So in last class we had one issue. Okay, so that time, so we are extending, okay, our base test to JUnit class. Okay, so here we have created one constructor. So through the constructor, so we are initializing the driver, and also we created few global variables. Okay, this global driver also we were trying to initialize, right? This dot driver equals to the parameter which we are passing, that we are doing. Okay, so what I do is comment it, and also we have used some annotations in last class. So before each, what we did is, and also we have created one more method while before all method, some method. Okay, we have annotated with @ before all. So here what we did, so we were trying to create before all, trying to set up the path, and also the driver we have initialized like this, new Chrome driver. How? For our unit test class, we are trying to create some constructor. So new Chrome driver like this, new Chrome driver. So it throws some exception and throws declaration. Okay, so login and logout. For login related code, we have implemented here for each and every class. It has to login page we have created, and login related steps we have called in this method, right? Similarly, so we have created one more method. So this is here, not here, launch application. So here. Okay, like this we did in the last class. But when we try to run our test, okay, so this registration test, okay, we got some issues. So let me run a JUnit. So here we are getting some issue last class. Before all method, okay, some exception we are getting, throws file not found exception. So basically, so while we are creating the JUnit class, okay, how did we create? How did we create this class? Okay, so here in SRC, okay, so we have two sections, right? In test section, we have created JUnit class by right clicking it. So in new, we went to other. So here we have selected test case, JUnit test case. In JUnit test case, if you select, you can use only setup and tear down, but you cannot use before all. Okay, if you want to use before all, we have to create a JUnit test suite. Okay, let's remove this at the rate all. Okay, this code also I will call into here. Before all, I'm removing, because we didn't create the suite, we just created the test case, JUnit test case. So let me run again this test case. Again, you are getting the error. What error? Parameter resolver. So basically, whenever we use some testng or some JUnit, we won't extend the other classes. Okay, so let's remove it. Okay, I don't want to create the constructor also. Okay, how I do is remove these things. I have two methods. Launch browser and initiate driver. Okay, in before each, I'm calling the initiate driver. For each and every test case, it has to initiate the driver. Okay, so and it has to log into application. After initiation, it has to launch the browser, then it has to log in. Okay, so launch browser, it has some code. In the launch browser only, we have the login to application. Or you can directly cut it here and paste over here. These are just initializing the drivers, like how we did in the main test. In the previous class, I just copied these values. Okay, earlier, I'm initializing the driver like this with the constructor. But now, how I have initialized this, I directly created this. I called it as a separate statement. Base test. I'm initializing like this. Login page, home page. I'm initializing through the constructor only, but I'm passing direct value. I mean variable instead of direct object. Okay, so if I now one more thing. So if you want to run only one test case, okay, so you have to ignore the remaining test cases. Okay, so here you can, earlier we used to use ignore, but we have disabled keyword. You can use both. Disabled. These two test cases will not run. So let me run it once again. Run as JUnit. It is started the execution. What happened? Any error we got? We got some error. So after launching the browser, okay, we are checking something in the registration page. Okay, it has started, but before that, it is launching the browser. After launching the browser, it is verifying login is available or not, login button, and also login button presence. Okay, so let me open that URL, whether it is working or not. Properties. It has to launch this application, but it has failed. Let's see. It is launching, but why it is failed? Why it is failed? Okay. So if you want to, so again, if you want to check, you have to rerun, right? Okay. Instead of that, if you capture the screenshot, okay, instead of again running again, if you capture the screenshot, okay, it will be help you to identify the failure, right? Okay. If you want to capture the screenshot in Selenium, we have take a screenshot class. Okay. So here I have created one commons, right? So here I'm creating new class, some utilities class. Okay, in the utilities class, I'm writing some capture screenshot method, capture screenshot. Okay, so whenever I capture screenshot, okay, it has to capture the screenshot and it has to return the screenshot path. Okay, string screenshot path. And also wherever we want to store the screenshot, that path we have to provide. Okay, string, okay, path of screenshot. Just change path or screenshot path. That path you have to pass. Okay, so it is expecting some return statement, some return value. Return value. Okay, so the utilities class also requires, okay, if you want to capture the screenshot, again, you require a driver object. Okay, with the help of WebDriver only, so we will capture the screenshot. So why we are getting this patient results? List cannot be resolved. Okay, import it. Some import statements are not working. That is fine. But initially, how it is worked? I think loading issue, maybe loading issue. Java list is available. Okay, but some loading issue it is showing. Okay, you can ignore it. Sometimes it shows like that. Okay, copy the constructor and driver. Go to utilities class. So create the constructor, but constructor should be utilities, and you have to extend the base class. Base test. So your utilities class driver you have to initialize. Okay. So now I want to capture the screenshot. I want to take the screenshot. So if you want to take the screenshot, we have take screenshot class. Take screenshot class. Okay, using which we can capture the screenshots. Okay, so take screenshot. Take screenshot. So here we should not create take screenshot. Why? So this take screenshot is available under WebDriver only. Okay, let me open our recordings. Let me open this. So this take screenshot is available in where? It is available under WebDriver only. Okay, in this hierarchy, this take screenshot is available. This take screenshot. Again, we should not create the new object. We have to use the existing object. What is the existing object? Our driver instance is the existing object, right? So now you can assign the driver to your take screenshot. but driver is a parent to your take screenshot. You cannot directly assign. What you have to do? You have to do the downcasting. You have to do the downcasting. Okay, so after creating the take screenshot interface, this is also a interface. Okay, so the implementation methods are available in the remote WebDriver class. Remote WebDriver class. So now we have to capture the screenshot. To capture the screenshot, we have get a screenshot as in which format you want. Output type file. Output type file. Okay, so this is one object. Okay, what it is returning? It is returning the file. Okay, now you have to use the file. Take screenshot. Screenshot equals to. So now you have to import it. This is the file. So this file, where you want to store this file. So now you have the file. Where you want to store this file. And also you have to give some name to this file, right? How we can store the file into some location and how we can give some name to it. Okay, so if you want to store some location, so you require some path, right? So here I'm creating one folder, screenshots folder. New folder. I have to create the folder. Screenshots. Screenshots. Okay. So I have screenshots folder. So I don't want to pass this. I don't want to pass this. Yeah. I don't want to pass this screenshot path. Okay. Or we can pass the path also. Not a problem. Or you don't. If you don't want to return, that also your wish. Okay, so let's see how we can implement this. Yeah. So now I need to store my screenshot to screenshot to the some location. Okay, if I want to store to some location, so what I have to do is, so we require one more separate class, one more separate, not class, separate library basically. Okay, separate library we require. Okay, so but I need to, so every time if I give the same name, what happens? Okay, so first what I do is, if I want to store to some destination location, okay, so first I need to give some file name to my file name and also path I have to provide. Okay, so what I do is, so we have one class. The class name is, so first I will create destination path file. Okay, destination path. Okay, so we have system.get property to get the current path user directory. User.directory. Get property one. Okay, so from here, So I have screenshots. So I should not create under, okay. So let me delete this package it is creating, right? So of course package also you can create. Main project level I create the folder screenshots. Screenshots folder name is screenshots. Okay, so this is the path. Inside this it has to store my files. Okay, so I create a new file object. Inside this it has to store the file which I captured. So but I have to do one more thing here. So along with the screenshot, okay, screenshot path, we have to provide some name to the screenshot. Okay, suppose if you want to give some unique name, okay, so you have to give some name to it, some name to the screenshot. How we can give that? Okay, so as of now, let me store this screenshot to this destination path. This is the screenshot. This I want to store the destination path. Okay, we have one class. The class name is file utils. File utils. File utils. Okay, now it is not showing. Suppose if you want to store, this is your screenshot file. This is your destination path. This file if you want to store to this path, so we have file utils class, but it is not available in by default Java. Okay, if you want to use this file utils class, so we have a separate library for it. Okay, so let me copy that library. Okay, that you can copy directly from the Maven like libraries also. I have downloaded it here. Let me open it. Commons.io. We have one package. Yeah, Commons. Commons.io bundle. Okay, this is the jar file we require if you want to store the captured file into some destination file. Okay. Copy. Go to your code. So libraries. Selenium, in Selenium jars only I will put the package. Paste here. Okay, so Commons IO bundle. Okay, so I need to add to my project, not only copy paste, I need to add it to my build path. Okay, so class path level, add jars. Inside Selenium jars, we have this Commons IO bundle.jar. Okay, inside this jar, we have file utils class. File utils. So we have copy file. Copy file is the option. So here you need to provide source file and the destination file. Okay, source file and the destination file. This is our source file. Whatever you capture, that you want to paste it into the destination. It throws some error that you need to declare it. Add throws declaration. Okay, after that, okay, so when I call this method, I don't want to return anything as of now. Okay, in future if required, we'll do that. Void. You need to pass the screenshot path. Screenshot path also not required, right? As of now, we are already getting that path using this format, destination path. Yeah. So now this capture screenshot, I need to use it into my use it into my code. Okay. So for this also I will create the object. So go to our test. So like this for utilities also, what I do, utilities, new utilities. For our understanding, okay, as of now, like I'm explaining like this, I will change it. Okay, so you have to import it first of all. Import these utilities from main commas. Okay, so it is accepting parameter as a driver. Okay, instead of declaring these utilities here, what I do, I will declare outside. So now using this utilities object, I can call the take screenshot method. Okay, for my register patient. Wherever I require, there I can call the method. But this take screenshot method should be public. Then only you can access. Access modifier public. Go to your test. Okay, so like we have to go to here. So here we are verifying, right? Asset equals login is available or not. So before this only I will capture the screenshot. Capture screenshot. Okay, let's run now. And one more thing. So after login also, I will capture. Okay, launch application is done after login. So where we are doing this login, verify login, login to application. After login also, I will call this. Okay, let me run it again. So if you want to capture the screenshot, we have the take screenshot method. But if you want to store that screenshot to some location, so that option is not available in Selenium. So you have to use the file utils. I mean commons.io, which is related to files. Okay, so let me run it. It started execution. Okay, so we are getting some other issue here. Okay, the issue is, so whenever we get any error, okay, so first we have to focus on the console. This version of Chrome driver has not been tested with the Chrome version 118. Generally, in earlier days, we used to get this version of Chrome driver version is not supported for the Chrome version, like that it is used to display the message. But now it is displaying the version of Chrome driver has not been tested with the Chrome version 180. Okay, which means you are using 117 Chrome driver. So let's check whether you are using which version you are using. So let me go to Chrome drivers. Where are your drivers? Chrome drivers. Let me open it. What is the version of this Chrome driver? It is a 170, right? 170. It is not supporting. It is asking you to use the 180. What you have to do is just download it first. Go to Google. The same process how we did for the 117. The same process. Okay, new tab. Go to Google. Chrome driver for Chrome version 118. Okay, so the official website is Chrome driver, Chromium. Go there. So here up to 114 only we have officially. and we have unofficial websites. Go there. So 118 stable version, the Chrome driver for Windows 64. So this is the path we have. Copy it, download it. Yeah, it is started downloading. Go to the folder, corresponding folder. Extract it. Let me check whether it is 118 or not. Yeah, it is 118 only. So copy this file to your project. In real time also, okay, you will get these type of issues. Okay, you have to rectify. Of course, in latest versions, you will not see these issues. Okay, override it, overwrite all. Okay, what happened? Let me overwrite, paste, just overwrite. No, I will do one thing. Just go to System Explorer. So Chrome drivers. Let me paste it, replace it. Try again. Okay, so I think the issue is because the folder or file is in open. We have opened this 118, that is fine. It is already in open, that is the reason it is unable to. This is our Chrome driver folder. This is our Chrome driver. Okay, let me check once again. This is 118 only. Just copy it, copy and paste it. Oh, the issue is that is not the issue. Okay, the Chrome driver is opened in the backend basically. Okay, in the backend, the Chrome driver is running. Okay, Chrome driver.exe, Chrome driver.exe. You can find here. This exe file, it is running in the backend. Okay, what I do is I will close all the Chrome drivers. What is the command we have to close all Chrome drivers in the taskbar? Task kill /f/im Chrome driver.exe. Okay, Chrome driver is killed now. Okay, so now let me replace it. Copy. Then go to we are already opened this folder. Here I will paste it. Replace it. So now it is replacing. Okay, so 118 I have copied. So let me run it now. What we are getting? Are we getting any issue? Screenshots, but it is a directory. Okay. So here there is one issue. Let me explain. So not only providing the path. Okay, you have to. This is fine. Not only providing the path, you also need to provide the path of the file. I mean file name also we have to provide. Here you are just copying the screenshot. Okay. So including that, you also need to provide the screenshot name also. Screenshot name also you have to provide. Okay. So name I'm giving it as a screenshot, just a screenshot. Shot dot jpg, some jpg format. Okay, let me try to run again. Yeah, now it is started. Still we are getting issue. What is the issue we are getting? Okay, so go to console. Some issue is there. After opening, okay, it is unable to move to the login page. Unable to receive message from render. Chrome driver started successfully. That is fine. Unable to receive message from render. So basically we should not get this error. Okay, so let me check. Whenever we are creating the object, this is fine. Go to utilities. Okay, so let me stop calling this method take screenshot method. So let me comment whether we are getting the issue with this or not. Let's see. So I'm sure it is not problem with the utilities class. Okay. So go to your screenshot, and here also I comment this. No, something is happening. So here, what is the error? Okay, this is fine. Okay, it is not opening the browser. That is the reason we are getting. So here first we are calling initiate driver. That is fine. After initiation, we are calling launch browser. Okay, launch also it has done. Launch browser. So here after launching, oh okay. After launching only we are calling the, so why I'm calling this launch application here? No. So here what I have to do is this one I have to call here. I think there is no issue with the utilities. By mistake I have removed it. After launching only it has to verify these assertions. Okay, but before that I am calling the launch browser. That is the issue. Okay, I want to capture the screenshot. Okay, after launching the application I will capture the screenshot. Before, if you capture, it will be no use. Okay, so now let me rerun again. Run as JUnit. See, now it is, I think, launching the application. Earlier we did some mistake. So before launching the application, so we are calling that launch browser. That is incorrect. Yeah, this is launching the browser. Fine. Okay, login also is done. Registration also it will do. The registration also it has done. It is verifying whether registration is successful or not. Okay, in the next page. Then it will close the browser. So now we just tested only one functionality, right? Remaining we have ignored. See, these two we have ignored. If you open it, these two are ignored. Okay, so when we run this test, the static test, it is running everything. Okay, if I want to run only register patient, I have to comment these two, right? So instead of that, if you use the unit test cases libraries, unit test libraries, we can write our test cases in the unit test form, unit cases format. Whatever the unit you want to run, that you can run directly. Okay, and also we have captured screenshot. Okay, so let me refresh this project. Screenshot should be generated in the screenshot folder. See, let me open from the file folder system. Show in System Explorer. This is the screenshot. If you open it, you can see the screenshot also. But if you observe here, after login, it is showing the screenshot, right? But before login also, I have called this screenshot. This capturing screenshot. Before login also, I have captured. After login also, I have captured. But it is showing only after login screenshot. So why, if you go to capture screenshot, okay, first time it is captured the screenshot and the name it has given as screenshot.jpg. Okay, it is pasted here. In the second time, if it is in the second time, again it is taking the same name. It is replacing the image, existing image. So instead of that, what we can do is, so we can take the timestamp. Okay, we can take the timestamp of, timestamp means the current time, including milliseconds. That will not be repeated every time, right? Current time, including date and year, date, month, and year. Okay, that we call it as timestamp. That will not repeat again if we capture it the milliseconds. Okay, so let me get that timestamp. If you want to get the timestamp, what you can do is.
But Shiva, in screenshot time also it will be captured.
Time it will tomorrow if you again try to do the same run. Okay, same time tomorrow comes, right? But if you put the date, include the date and year. Okay, date and year, it will not repeat it. Tomorrow's date, you cannot repeat that today's date. You cannot see in the future, basically. Okay, so date and also year, month, including timestamp, I will capture. Okay, so we have one class. Suppose if you want to capture current date format, okay, into some format. Suppose if you want to set up some format, we have simple date format. Okay, it is available in Java package only. Simple date format. Okay, pattern we can provide. Pattern. Which pattern I want? I want the date in the form of year. First, I want year. Then I want month, date, and time. Hours, and also minutes and seconds. If you want milliseconds, also you can specify. This in this format, I need the date, simple date format. Okay, but yeah. So if you want to get that time, okay, with this format, timestamp. So what you can do is, we have format method. Okay, format method. If you use format, if you specify, if you call the date class object. So it gives you the timestamp with that format. Okay, if you need to use new date, from the new date, when you use new date with this format, in this format, the date and time will be captured. Current date time and it will be captured. Okay, if you want to check that, okay, let me show you that. I'm creating main method. What happened? Main. It won't want to. Okay, so here I will create the main. Okay. See, I have the main method. Okay, so let me print this. You will understand. See, when you use this statement, what happens? You will get the time in this format with the current date. This won't be repeated in the future. I want a unique name to give to my screenshot so that my screenshot will not be overridden. Okay, so here I cannot save the file with columns. Suppose if you take some notepad, if you want to store any file, save as. Okay, so here some test1 colon 1 dot txt. If you want to save this, see, the file name is not invalid. Which why it is invalid? When you use colon, it won't take. Okay, so here from this string we want to use it as a name for my screenshot. So here we have colons. If you use the colons, it won't accept. I want to remove that colons. How I can remove? Dot, we have the replace all, replace all method, So except, okay, except my numbers, I want to remove everything except my numbers. How I can do? We have to put the regular expression we have seen in the Java classes. Okay, you can put 0 to 9. 0 to 9, if you don't want to replace, you can put the cap symbol. Okay, remaining characters I want to replace with the nothing. So now from this string, everything will be removed. It will come as a number. So if you observe, if you run it, see. So this name I want to give the file name. Okay, file name if you want to give plus jpg plus dot jpg. If you print this, the file name, you will get this format, file name. Okay, so let me use this as a file name. So here, instead of screenshot.jpg, what I do is I will use this. Okay, new simple format. Okay, so whenever I copy it in the double quotes, it gives the escape sequence characters. We should not use those. Okay, unique name will be given to the screenshot. So like that we have to form. Okay, we should not blindly give some name. We have to form it. We have to think. We have to think and we have to insert this kind of coding. No one will guide you to insert. You can give any name. Okay, but if you want a unique screenshot with some name, unique name, screenshot with unique name, so I'm taking the timestamp. Okay, so if I run again, I will get the screenshots with the unique name. So as of now, we have only one. So next time we'll get 2 screenshots, 3 screenshots you can see in the screenshots folder. Okay, test will fail because we already added that record, but don't worry. So our concentration must be on screenshot. Okay, so run as JUnit. It is showing. So already record is there. So would you like to open that record? Like that it is showing. Okay. Right. So it is done. So now test also pass. If you refresh the project, you can see 2 screenshots now. See, before login and after login also you can see. So here it is not opening in this. So I will go to the folder structure. So here, this is before login. This is before login.
Shiva, by seeing this, how can we know this particular screenshot is belonging to this page like that?
So once you open, you can see right the page name. See, you already know the manual part, right? So without knowing the manual part, you cannot automate first of all. Okay, which screen, which is so it is. So you already know the application. Okay. Suppose if it is not opening the login page, if it is not opening the login page, you cannot find the login page, right? Login page screenshot. It will not generate the screenshot. Suppose if you are looking for it, it is a expected result. Home page should be displayed after login. If it is not displaying means the login is not successful, right? Right. So like that we have to do. So again, see these screenshots we will attach to the report. Okay, there you will get the clarity. Okay, for each and every step, we will attach the screenshots. Okay, so there you will understand it. As of now, just we are capturing the screenshots, but which page belongs to like which one, which method means. So you are only developing the code. You already know the application. Okay, so by looking at the screenshot, you will understand it generally. Got it? Kalyan?
Yes, Shiva.
Yes,
But if we have Shiva, a lot of screenshots, now it is very difficult to find that screenshots belonging to which page and all.
which page and all?
Yes.
Okay.
See, I want to open after login screenshot. So how should I open that? Here in screenshots, we have to.
See, first of all, when you open the screenshot, you generally won't check the screenshot. Okay, whenever it fails, then only you have to go to screenshot and you have to open it. What we can do is we can read the method name. Okay, whatever the method we are executing, okay, we can read the method name and that method name we can append before the screenshot, before the timestamp we can append. Okay, so that we can directly open that register patient related screenshots and we can verify, right? So
Yes.
every time what we can do is generally we delete through the scripting only. We delete the screenshots after before running our program, the existing screenshots we will generally delete.
Yes,
Okay.
Shiva. Yes, Shiva.
It generates the fresh screenshots. Again, if I run, it generates the fresh screenshots. There you will get to know. And also, if you have multiple pages, generally we get the method name. We append the method name before the screenshot. Generally, we won't use the screenshot for the error identification. Suppose if something is failed, for the identification purpose, we want to use the screenshot, because screenshot we already included to the report. We will go through the report. Okay, how to like generate the report with screenshot? We have different classes. Okay, those we will discuss. Yeah. So now, okay, this is fine. So I'm getting the screenshots. Okay, but I'm not getting any report, proper report. Okay, I want report with the screenshot. So here I have report, some JUnit report. Okay, it is just showing the order of execution and whatever the test cases we have executed, that is only it is showing. But what I require is, I want to generate a report with the screenshot. How I can do that? Okay, so we have another one more unit test library, that is TestNG. It is also works like a JUnit only. We have extra features in the TestNG. It can automatically generate some report. If you want to attach the report, attach the screenshot to the report, okay, it will do. So along with that, we have so many advantages with that unit test library. Okay, so JUnit it will work, but we have many advantages with the TestNG unit test library. There are so many features. Suppose if one test is failing, again if you want to rerun that test, you can do. If you want to perform the parallel run, you can do the parallel run. If you want to trigger the execution based on the browser, that you can do, based on the environment that you can pass. Like that, there are so many features in the TestNG. Okay, so like to explain entire TestNG, so it takes around 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Okay, minimum 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So what I do is, I will conduct the class for TestNG tomorrow. Okay, so that I can complete the TestNG part in a single session. If I start today, what happens is, like again I have to continue up to 10:30 or 11 to complete the TestNG. Okay, it takes a lot of time. So instead of that, so tomorrow we will discuss TestNG. So tomorrow I will complete the entire TestNG part. Okay, so as of now, how to do with the JUnit and how to capture the screenshots for each and every test we have seen. Okay, so tomorrow we will use the TestNG. Okay, yeah, so let me stop recording the session.